Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Yahlia. In this incarnation, we are here in one more day of this planetary ascension. Today, I decided to ask for the tarot in what you should focus on to move forward on your path. So let's go to the reading. Well, we have the first cards here that are describing your present situation. We have the Nine of Cups, the Temperance, and the Lovers. So, well, I think you are pretty much aligning yourself with the things you want to create in your experience, the things that can really bring emotional fulfillment. You're like taking that path, I think, at this moment, and you are trying to find this balance inside, this balance maybe with our mind and our emotions, maybe the balance we need to feel more inspired by life. And I think you are on the edge of making a decision that you have meditated, and maybe you were very doubtful. Maybe this decision is questioning certain inner beliefs, but from this side, this card is telling me that you are soon seeing which way you want to take, or you are already seeing this. So I think you are in a very in a moment that you can create good things. You are finding inner alignment at this present moment. So, well, I think this is a very nice present. I asked with what this decision was linked about, and this card came out, and this is about leaving things that weren't bring emotional fulfillment behind. Maybe we are talking about relationships, we are talking about an inner perception, a part of ourselves. This card comes out a lot when we are leaving our own emotional loads behind. But from this side, well, it tells me that maybe there are things that are still like they are not representing maybe an entire obstacle, but they are still there, certain emotions that could be guilt, that could be sadness, that could be many things that are linked with leaving this past behind. And if we are talking about relationships, this card specifies that it's important to let go of what doesn't correspond to us, what to only assume and be responsible for the things that we did, or the things that or the ways that we acted, and the things that we have to learn, but not taking the burdens of others. This is the thing that it specifies. So, well, this is the present situation, and in what you should focus on is linked. Well, in first place, two major arcanas came out. We have the Emperor, we have the Fool, and we have the Four of Swords. So with the Emperor, that is the first card. With the Emperor, from this perspective, it's very interesting, because, well, this card is speaking about taking the initiative to put discipline in our goals, to materialize solid things in our experience. But this side is telling us that it's important. It's talking more about the shadows many times of the Emperor, and many times we can become so rigid, so inflexible with ourselves. It's like, until this thing is not perfect, I won't do it. Or how could I make that mistake? This kind of dialogues in our mind that are actually not allowing ourselves to grow, because we are learning through mistakes all the time. This is a very human thing, and many times ego doesn't allow mistakes, or certain mistakes. So this card from this place is about, yeah, you have to be responsible. Yeah, it's important to be disciplined. It's important to be the authority of your life, of your experiences, but don't be that rigid, that inflexible with yourself. Don't allow the inner critic remain you in an old space, maybe. it's important to work with this inner critic, or this part of ourselves that many times doesn't allow the errors, the mistakes, and the learning from through it, you know. So then we have the Four of Swords. This is the second card, and this card many times is about, you know, taking a rest, you know, taking a rest and reevaluate the path, the way, meditating about what we have to do or our next step. But in this case, I think that this card is only telling you that you have to stop thinking about it. Whatever thing this represents that maybe you are aligning with, the desires of the soul that you are recognizing right now, the things that you want to manifest. I think that this card is telling like, stop thinking so much about it. It's like, stop the overthinking or the over analyzing thing, because maybe it is draining you. So I think that it is linked with this, you know. It's not about to take a pause in this case, but only just don't allow your mind take the best of you. And with the Fool, well, I think that it's important for you to focus in the new possibilities and in the things that life can bring for you, and maybe in feeling more free, in connecting with the freedom inside. You know, this is an inner state that cannot depend on the things that are happening on the outside, but we are able to feel free through many practices, even, and many ways in our ordinary experience, ordinary life. So I think that you should focus on you know, the things that you want to create and materialize, without thinking about them so much, you know. It's like, do it. The Emperor is a card of activation, you know. This is a character that has a lot of power and force, and initiative is the word that comes to my mind. But well, I will try to expand my vocabulary in English. So with the Fool, I think this is more like, be more open to new possibilities and things that you are not imagining, that you don't imagine. Sorry, be open to the surprises of life, and that surprises could be good. You know, we are not always dealing with changes that are linked with these squares that we experimented these days. This reading is timeless, but we had these squares with Uranus in Taurus, and this was about challenging changes. So life is not only about that. Be open to new things, and trust in yourself, trust in universe, because you are sustained. So I think these are the things that you should focus on, and I'm going to show you the two advices that I always take. On first place, we have the Ace of Cups. This card came out a lot today. And the Ten of Wands. So, okay, this card in first place is telling me that it's important to approach this new beginning that you are advancing to. I think this is something that is really inspiring you. Maybe this is about a relationship, but it could also be linked with something independent that you are doing. So just be open to the beauty of life. Be open to the flow of your emotions right now, because you know, this is creativity also emerging. So this card is recommending you to connect with that. Maybe you are already connected, and I think you are. So with the Ten of Wands, this is about dropping out those burdens that are preventing you maybe from connecting with this. Maybe there are still things, you know, how I said, things that are, you know, it's like, I'm trying to think about an example. When something that happened to me, I'm going to talk about my own experience. When I did a song, you know, I created songs in the past. So many times it happened that I was too focused on the things that went wrong, during the process or in the final result, that I really liked the final product, but I was so much focused on those things that I couldn't connect with that. So many times this card is about in combination with this one, is about dropping those things that are preventing you from enjoying life right now. I think this is not about responsibilities or things that you are carrying. I think it's only a perception that is preventing from connecting with this new beginning that is appearing in your experience. So, well, family, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you, everyone, and see you in the next one.